Hi everybody, this is Tina. Hope y'all are doing well today. I've been kind of MIA for a little bit, and the reason that I have not done my craft room tour and done all the things I thought I was going to do is we have a new puppy. Bo, come here. Let everybody see your face. Yeah, what a cutie pie. I know. And it's not something that we kind of planned. And you know what a new puppy is. It's like having a baby around. So I've been dealing with that. Didn't get a lot of sleep for the first week or so. So anyway, that is what I have been doing, and I'm gonna do the best I can as far as putting videos out, and as far as the craft room tour, I will get to it at some point. In a couple weeks, we're going on a little vacation, just a short one, but that always sets you back too. So I am gonna just do the best I can, and I will post pictures and give you an update, let you know how things are going. And anyway, that's where I'm at. And also my other channel, yeah, I would never have done all this. Oh, I'm gonna redo my entire 2 craft rooms and add this on and do that, and then I'm going to start another YouTube channel. Oh, and then I'm going to get a puppy too. So anyway, yeah, so things are not, I was a little uptight about it, and then I finally realized, hey, you know what? You just got to roll with it. And it was a great opportunity. He's a fantastic little guy. Amazing personality. Super smart. Super sweet. And we've always had golden retrievers. We had well, that's not true. We had Great Pyrenees, and we basically had a couple of rescue dogs, the Great Pyrenees and the little Yorkie, and but we've had golden retrievers. So he's got a fantastic personality. So I think he'll fit right in, and I think Dory will. Well, she is warming up to him quite a bit. So I'm good with that. So anyway, now what we're going to do though today is let's get on to what I kind of want to do today. Anyway, for today, what we're going to do is we are going to make just some tags, and I am pulling out my collage paper that I've already made. These are neutral, and I like just having neutral, because what happens a lot of times is I add the color later, and they have gesso over them. Let's see, I might use some colored ones too. Oh, I don't know. I think I want to stick to the neutral mainly because we're going to be adding things with color. Okay. Now there are some that have more than others as far as color goes on them, and I basically put neutral. Oh, I like that one. That one would work. What I do is I make my collage papers and I put them in this little binder, after they're dry, and a lot of times I go ahead and gesso over them and everything, and that saves me a lot of steps in there. So that's just one of the things that I do. And I don't know that we'll use all of these, but so I am just going to basically be taking these papers and cutting them up. And I am going to be, what made me think of doing this is I was putting away stuff in here. And if any of you watched my last haul video, I have bought all of these different napkins, and I'm dying to use them. So I thought, well, gosh, you know, why don't I just take a few of them out and take them for a little test drive, and we'll make a few things. I don't know how far we'll get, you know. I mean, I have other napkins, but I just thought I'd take some of these out and try them. There's so many pretty ones in here. I'm sifting through them. So we'll just start with a few of these and then just see. And I'm going to do things to these too. And of course, I will back all these later, but I'll probably sew around them. I finally, I broke down at Christmas time and bought a sewing machine, because both of my sewing machines, I bought them on a Facebook Marketplace, and they just, I could not get them to work right. I just couldn't do it. I don't know if I had, you know, probably got too much glue in them or something, or whatever happened, but I only paid like $20-25 for them, and I didn't really want to spend hundreds of dollars fixing them. So I bought a new machine. Here, I guess I should do the other side. So I am going to go ahead and kind of get these kind of straight and ready to go. So let's see, how big do I want to make this? I would think, let's go. I'm finding that when I make a lot of my journals now, I need thinner tags, you know, or not as wide. So I think I'm going to go 3 inches on that, and then go ahead and get that straight. I don't know if y'all have noticed that, because we're all starting to do the tall journals. Well, that is incredibly crooked. Let's see what happened here. One of these edges is not straight. There we go. Either that or the top probably wasn't straight. Okay, so I don't think I'm going to be making it that tall. Let's go about right here. And I save these pieces because I actually use those to collage with, because I like the texture. All right. So what I'm going to do is we're going to go ahead and just probably start with decoupaging some of these napkins. And some of them I got from Temu, some of them I got from Amazon. I'll try and remember if I can find the links on Amazon. I'll put them there. The Temu thing's kind of hard because half the time I can't find the stuff, but I will see what I can get if you're interested. But you can just take a look. Go on Temu, go on Amazon. They do have quite a bit, so I wonder if I can find my water pen up here. I was looking for kind of Easter stuff, and then I saw a lot of these, and I was actually pleasantly surprised with Temu, because I had not bought napkins from them for quite a while. I bought some, I think, last year, and they were okay. They weren't like, you know, they just were okay. I mean, they were definitely worth the money, because they're not expensive there, but you know, I just hadn't bought any. Let's see. I think that'll work on that one. Let's get a little more of this paper off of here. So anyway, I thought this would be a good craft and chat. And this way I could kind of let you guys know what was going on and why I have kind of disappeared off the face of the earth for a little bit. And I haven't gotten anything done that I said I was going to. Oh yeah, that'll be cute. Cute, cute, cute. And we're going to do more to this other than just this. So, but this is what we're going to do for starters. Let me get my little plastic mat out here, because it'll make a mess. I buy all these. I buy these at the Dollar Tree all the time. So then I can just wash them. They're easy, and if they get too yucky, I just get rid of them. I think I'm just going to use my gel medium. Obviously you can use whatever, and I kind of want to use this set because it's going, you know, I don't have that much of it left in here. I want to put some water in here because it's very thick. I'll just use my spray. I don't want to put too much, but you can use Mod Podge or whatever you have. It doesn't really matter. Napkins, you know, just seem to be really fragile. And I like my gel medium or glue or whatever, whenever I'm doing a napkin, to be a little bit watery. I find that it's easier to decoupage with a napkin if it's not too thick and clumpy. And I thought, well, I got to use up this jar. That was one of the things too I noticed when I was cleaning things in my room. There's just so much products that I like to do a lot of mixed media stuff, but you have to use that stuff up or it goes bad. And paint, all kinds of stuff, and I need to start doing more of that because I like it. That's part of the reason I like doing junk journals, is there's so many different things that you can do in making them. Alright, I want this down a little bit lower, so I am going to go ahead and just put this on. And like I said, you can use glue, you can use whatever you want. I just like how this, it's very matte when it dries, so I like that. And I'm not looking for perfection here because I want texture, because I have all this on the background. You can kind of see through it a little bit. And I'm going to go ahead and go over it. Still a little bit too thick. Put a little bit more water. I'm going to just really put water in there. Just see if I can get it a little thinner. It's at the bottom of the barrel here. And just mix that up. So anyway, that is what I've been doing, is hanging out with Bo. And we came up with that name because Dory, our golden retriever, our English cream golden retriever, Dory means golden in French, and since we were doing the French thing, Beau means beautiful. So we thought, okay, well, we wanted to come up with something that was, you know, a little unique. And we have so many dogs. All of my boys have Goldens or Labs or whatever, and we've had so many that it's hard to come up with a name now, you know. So anyway, I think I missed some down there. Okay, I think that's on pretty good. And this will dry very, very matte. So that's what I like about it. And we're going to add more to that. But we're going to put that aside and work on our next one. We're just going to mass make these, guys. So, but I don't think we're going to have room for, let me see. No, we'll have to cut too much of them off. Why don't we do this guy on the bottom first? What's so cool about these napkins is, look at all the birds we're going to get on there, right? Now, of course, you can just use a paintbrush with water. I just have these, so I'm using them. I don't even remember. I think I got those at Tuesday Morning once, for back in the day when Tuesday Morning was around and you could get stuff for a good price. So I have them. Might as well use them. That's the other thing I kind of noticed when I was cleaning things out, is I just have so much stuff that I really need to just start using. You know, just in general, right? We get all this fun stuff to play with and we're not using it. Okay, let's see. I think I can get almost all of them on. Put that more toward the middle. Get that piece off. I think I'm going to get that off right here. Yeah, the craft room thing, I don't know. I have everything pretty much in order. I just need to clean it all up and make it presentable. I have a couple of little, well, they're not little. They're 12 by 12 little cube things full of stuff that I need to put away. But I put away all my other stuff. I'm proud of myself for that. You know. But I just had to stop because, you know, I have to take care of the puppy, and I was a little worried about Dory for a while there with him, but boy, she's very protective of him now. She's super protective of him, and you know, but she has her moments where she wants us to make sure that she's the center of attention. So, you know, it's an adjustment, but she's a sweet dog. But I think that they will be having a great time. They do have a good time together, actually. They romping around in the backyard and chasing the squirrels and stuff like that already. And he does a pretty good job of realizing when she's had enough. He'll back off. Because we've had dogs before that just didn't know. You need to back off, you know. See how pretty that is? I mean, we're talking about a napkin and then we use scraps. So these are going to be so pretty. It'll be great to just have them, you know. Let's see what else we have here. I'm just going through the pile. I just have a pile of them down here. So, ooh, look at these rabbits. Let's do some rabbits. Now, they're kind of big. So, we're going to have to do like one at a time. I don't think these really big ones I'll be able to do. This napkin, check this out, guys. They have napkins. They have bunnies on all four. This I got off of Amazon, I know for sure. There, I think he'll look better there. And you know what? I think I have room for the butterfly up there. What do you think? Let's see if we can get that butterfly out. Right? Let's see, that butterfly. We'll get it off of there. So anyway, we're going on a little, we planned this vacation, gosh, I don't know, 6 months ago. Of course, not knowing that we were going to have a brand new puppy. And my middle son has Dory's sister. They're from the same litter, and they're super close. It's really cute to see them together. They really do have a special bond. But he was going to come and stay here and watch Dory. But now he's going to have to watch a brand new puppy. So, and he works from home, but he says no problem. So, which that's sweet. But I really didn't want to put that on him, but I guess we are. So anyway, we watch his dog for him all the time. It works out well. He'll go out of town and knows that he can drop her off. The same with my other son. He has 2 Goldens. Actually, it's a Golden Catahoula mix. A brother and sister, Winston and Pepper. And we watch them all the time. And that's what I think was hard on Dory, is that these dogs would come and, you know. And my other son that lives in Colorado has a Golden Retriever. And he lives in Golden. In fact, he went to Golden for Golden or something like that, where they have a big thing in Golden, Colorado, where they have all the Goldens there. I think. So, yeah, I mean, Christmas or holidays or something, when we have them all here, boy, it's just, we have a few dogs. Let's see here. I think I'm going to do that one. I think that would be pretty. So anyway, we are going to have a good time on our vacation, and I feel good about the fact that we've got him on a regular schedule now, and he sleeps through the night, because I would really feel bad for my son if he, you know, was having to deal with all of that. But anyway, and we couldn't really change the vacation because we booked our flight. I don't know, I think we could change our flights, but I don't think we could change our hotel and all that without some issues. And there really isn't a reason to, because, you know, my son can watch them. He can. He kind of owes us. We probably watch his dog way more than he watches our dog. So, because most of the time, when we go somewhere, we'll go in the RV, and that's part of the reason we bought the RV, is that we could have our dogs with us. We originally bought it when we had our other dogs before they passed away, and I mean, we like that. We like being able to take them with us. Okay, how much of this is going to fit on there? Let's see here. You know what? Maybe I'll make a bit. I've got all this stuff here. I've got this one. All right, I think we're good. Oh, is that crooked? No, it's pretty good. That's what's so great about making these up. They make really good backgrounds, you know, because then it's not just plain. And we'll add some more texture to this too. I'll probably maybe just do this one, and then we'll go on to the next part. All right, let's see if I can get most of that in there. I think I can. And I don't, like I said, I don't mind a few little wrinkles here and there, because I really like that texture. And I'm going to have to get some of this off of here, so I am going to go kind of like that and just kind of pull it. There we go. That looks pretty good. And then maybe just a little bit right here. All right, there we go, and then some off the bottom. Right. Now, this is not a tutorial on how to apply napkins perfectly, because I'm trying not to put them on perfectly. But if you want that, you can take a saran wrap and kind of ball it up and use it to go over your napkin. Also too, you can take an iron and put some parchment paper down over it and iron it, and that'll get all the wrinkles out. And I have noticed too, when I try and heat, if I heat dry it, like with my heat gun, it will help get the wrinkles out too. It just, so there's lots of things you can do. I'm trying to get not have any bubbles and big giant wrinkles, but I do want wrinkles in it because I want the texture. But I'm still trying to get like the big bubbles, and I want to make sure that I have it all down good. Okay, I think that looks gorgeous, doesn't it? All right, people, so we are going to go on to the next step. Okay, so we've got all of these. And I'm going to go ahead and cut the tops of them now before we go on to our next portion, and I'm going to make them into a tag shape. So we can do all these. Now I will not put the backing on this until I'm all done, because it'll probably get a little messed up, and I likely will sew around them. So and I just do them all different. I have no idea what I'm going to be using these on, so but I will use them. Anyway, so this is kind of a fun thing to do. Get out your napkins that you have and just make a bunch of tags and have them all ready and ready to go. And I love to put some sort of mixed media thing in, or a few of them in every journal that I do. I just do. I think it gives it a very personal touch and an artistic touch to a journal. I have my stencils out, and I'm going to take those. Here's some of my favorite ones. Let's see what we're going to use here. Maybe this one. I like this little corner one here. I'll use that. I don't know if I'll use that. We'll see. We'll just kind of ad-lib it a little bit. I like the rose one. I like that one. We'll just take those to start with. I've got some Tim Holtz ones here we could use. And let's see here. I like that one a lot. You know, there's a ton. Okay, the other thing is I probably need to get some water in a pan. So I am going to be we're going to be adding a little bit of texture to some of these. So let's see. Do I want to do that? Do I want to do that? Could put that up there. I don't know. I think I'm going to do that. Okay, so I'm going to just use my opaque matte texture paste, or I could use my crackle. Let's see what I got in here. I don't want to use that. I don't know what I have in here that I could use. I've got that. I might use my crackle and see how it turns out. And see if I can find my little spatula. I don't seem very prepared today. Okay, I can use that one, but I would rather use this one. Oh, here we go. All right, so I am going to, this is Ranger Crackle Paste Translucent. It doesn't crackle as much as the white, but it does crackle. And I think because it's translucent, I'm going to go over more of it than I normally would. I'm going to go like right here. I'm going on the corner, and I'm not trying to make it perfect. I'm just trying to go in little spots. And I will probably do some down here. Yeah, right here would be good. And I'm going over the bunny too because it's translucent, so I'm not covering the whole area, just, you know, just spots of it. And I am going to do that is probably enough. And I'm just going to let that dry. Put that over here. Find a good drying spot for it. Okay, this one I'm probably not going to use again, so I will put it in my water. Get that in there so it doesn't, so I don't ruin it. And put my press and seal in here. That does make a difference as far as your stuff lasting because, yeah, I mean, I remember I bought, I don't remember what it, quite a bit of products, and I didn't know about the old press and seal thing, and I have quite a few that, a lot of it go bad. Let's just do the texture paste. This is just opaque texture paste. Do Ranger, you can use any kind. And this is a rose. Do I want the big rose? Yeah, I think I do. I have several roses here, so I don't know which one I want. No, I don't think I want that one. I don't think I want that one. Yeah, I think I'll do that. I'm going to put this rose kind of off over here because this is not translucent, so got too much on there. See, I can already tell this stuff's starting to thicken up a bunch. I gotta use it. Gotta use it or lose it. And I'm not trying to put it on perfect, but I want the image to where you can tell what it is. Okay. All right, and then I probably am gonna put some down here and put it, I really like this part right here. How much of that can I get on there? Maybe I'll go kind of like that. So we will do that. I'm sure it'll look fine. However, you can't really mess this up. You just, we're not going for a perfect, you know, we're just trying to get it in spots. See, now there's that one. We're going to let it dry. And I think I'm going to do a little bit more opaque too. Let's do, I don't know. Let's do this one. And I will do it right. We're going to go between the texture. When I do my collage, I use different papers with different thicknesses, you know, on my scraps and stuff, and I do that intentionally because most of the time I do something like this. See, I like how that looks on top. Maybe I'll just put that on there. I like the randomness of how that goes up. Yeah, that would be good right there, but I'm trying not to get over the stuff I already did. Here, let me get it on there first and hold that up. I'm going to hold it up so it doesn't, you know, so it doesn't go right there. There we go. That's good. That's right. That's right where I want it. You know, so it adds a lot of texture to these, and they're really, you know, they're easy to make, but they look, you know, they look like you put a lot in them. So, and you kind of did, because, but the thing is, if you do your collage paper and just have it ready in that little book like I did, it looks so pretty when you add all this to it. And then we're going to add more to it, but this part, all right, so let's see. Then I have this one, and I don't know. What do we want to do on that? I might put how would that look? Maybe I will use this. I will use this. This is Glamour Paste by Stamperia. If I can open it. This stuff I really love. It gives it a really cool look. Okay, which one are we doing on that? I don't want to do a flower because we already have a flower on there. That might be a bit much. How about that? Let's just do that. Okay. I'm going to just take a little of this and we're going to do just a little on the corner over here and just a little bit down here. I don't want to do too much. All right, I think that's enough. I think that's just enough. Okay, so we're gonna let that dry. And I'm gonna dry all of them and then we will be right back. Okay, so then these are all dry. The crackle one did not crackle all that much. And my experience, honestly, with this crackle paste is it doesn't. The translucent one does. Now, their regular crackle paste, it does a pretty good job of crackling, but this doesn't. And I went ahead and did one in the pink just so you could see what it looked like. And this is actually not a napkin. It's decoupage paper that I had. But I just had it sitting there, a little piece of it, and I thought, well, we'll just go ahead and do that so you can see the pink. Anyway, at this point, usually what I do is I will take, this is, it's called a satin glazing liquid. You can use that. You can use glue. You can use whatever. I have it, so I use it, but you could just take some watered down white glue. I don't know why this came off like that. It shouldn't do that, but we shall see if it'll work. Okay, I am going to take a little bit of this and I'm going to put it in this little container. A little goes a long way. And I am going to take just a little bit of my vintage photo, like one drop, and all I'm going to do is, let's see what brush I can use for this. That would work good. This one will work. And I'm just going to mix it up, and it is just going to make like a little glaze. And I actually want it lighter than that, so I'm going to put a little bit more in there. So this is going to seal it, and it is also going to give it like an antique look to it. And of course you don't have to do this. You really don't have to seal it if you don't want to. I do, but that's why when I was talking about the wrinkles and stuff like that, this is going to pick up on those. And it'll pick up on the texture from when we did any type of collaging, if you've done, you know, different things on there. And what that'll do is it'll just give it a kind of an antique-y little look and seal it. So we're going to do that, and I do that on all of them. So, and it also will go into all the little crevices and things like that. So you'll pick up on that. It just gives it a cool look. If you know, you have to decide what you like. I mean, this is just what I'm doing. So, and it's easy. Like I said, you could use glue if you wanted to, but if I do this, you know, I usually like to use like the clear glue. Well, you don't have to use the Elmer's. You can use the Dollar Tree or any other brand, but you know, the clear glue that they have, the school glue, mix it with that, and it turns out, I think, better than with the regular glue. So then there's that one. See, it does make a huge difference as far as the overall look of it, and it falls in all those little crevices. Now, if this crackle was working right, that you would get more of a crackle, but I don't know. It's just not. I haven't had good luck with their translucent crackle. So, I don't know. Maybe I'm using it wrong or something, but anyway, and so that texture is going to show up, and you're still going to have your image that you can see there, and you've got all of your collaging behind there. I will try and link one of my collaging videos in there if you want to see how I do it. I love making the neutral ones so that I can just take them out and do this, you know, and not have to think a whole lot. I can, you know, and you've got all that in the background, and it really does make a difference, because if you can see that, see how you can see all that stuff in the background rather than just putting it on a white piece of paper, right? And doing the glazing afterwards, it just gives it a little bit of a more texture, because then you're getting everything in all those little crevices and things. And and also your texture paste grabs the glazing liquid a little bit. So all right, so that's that one. And let's do this one over here with the pink. And even though we have the glistening pink, it'll still go through there. I'll wipe part of it off. I don't want to get too much on there. But it'll dull it down a little bit, which is kind of what I want, but you'll still see the sparkle through there. And these, I mean, there's not a lot more to it. This makes a nice little tag. I'll put a hole through there, I'll probably sew around it. I'll put a backing on it, and then put some lace or trim or something to tie it. So let's let these dry. And I'm going to go ahead and back it, and go ahead and put some trim on these, and then let you see what they all look like. And that's pretty much it, guys. So I don't think I'm going to be doing much else to it than that. I think I'm going to sew around it too. I think it'll look good sewed around. Probably ink the edges. You know, just take my ink and ink the edges a little bit. That would be good. just to give it an even more vintage kind of look. Looks like we missed a few spots here in the middle. And that's pretty much, this stuff dries pretty quick too, so. And I just will back this onto just some coffee dyed paper or some other paper, just because it's already, I mean, I collaged on like old scrapbook paper because I didn't want the weight, but by the time you add all this medium and then add paper, then it turns out to be the perfect weight for a tag. Not too thick and then not too, you know, just right. All right, so I'm gonna let that dry. I'm gonna back it, and I'm gonna go ahead and pick out some trim and stuff, and then we'll be done, and you can see what it looks like all done. All right, I'll be right back. Okay, so I sewed around all of them, and I'm just gonna go ahead and put some little eyelets in here, and probably, yeah, I think that's good. Let's see. Probably want to match that color. Put that in there. Right. Super easy. These are not hard, but I think they look like you put some effort into them, you know. I think it's a good thing to put in a journal. I really always try and have, you know, one or two of these in every journal, so. See that? Look at that difference. It's just so pretty. Let's see. How about maybe copper on that one? It'll look good, maybe. Need to buy some more of those big ones. I'm running low on those. Oh, I need to change that out. There we go. That's better. And this is just some seam binding, some different colors. I bought this at a little booth one time at a fair, and I really wished I'd have bought more because she sold it by the yard, and it was like, I don't know, it was really cheap. So, and I use it all the time. Okay. I don't know what color. I think that would be good on you. So anyways, guys, this is super easy to do. I think it makes a really nice little tag. You can make a ton of these in one night and have them. In fact, I will probably go on and make more because I have all my stuff out. Just to have them around. And you know, we buy all this stuff and we need to use it. Especially all like your texture paste and stuff like that, because it goes bad. So you want to make sure that you let's see, what color am I going to put on you? I'll put gold on you. And you definitely don't have to sew around them, but you know, I have the sewing machine, so I might as well use it. It just gives it some more texture. And this whole thing for me is just about, you know, oh, that didn't work right. Let me do it again. There we go. Here we go. You know, having texture. Adding the different layers. May seem like a lot to do for one tag, but if you're making a bunch of them all at one time, it's not hard at all. And like I said, if you go ahead and do your collaging and have it ready like I do, then all this other stuff doesn't take very long at all. I mean, you don't have to add the texture paste on, but you saw how fast that was. It didn't take very long at all. And it adds another whole element to it, I think. So anyway, and of course you could add lace, you could do all kinds of stuff. You just have to decide how far you want to go. This is just the basics. So I don't ever have a limit as to how far you can go. Let me just go ahead and cut that down a little bit. Alright guys, that is it. That is our tags that we've made. I think they have a lot of texture, a lot of interest, and you can make a ton of these all while just, you know, playing with your napkins. So, alright, I'll see you again soon. I don't know when or how many videos I'll be able to do. Things are starting to get a little better, but then, as I said, I'll be going out of town for a week, and then, you know, all the stuff that goes along with that. So, you take care, and I am posting on my other channel, and I'll put the link to that below. Probably just one video a week also. I'm trying to do at least 2 on this channel, so stay tuned for that, and I'll see you again soon. Bye bye.